pre-match press conference for the game between Hyderabad FC and Odisha FC, which will be played tomorrow at the Bambolim Stadium. We have with us our head coach, Mr. Manolo Marquez, with us. Welcome, coach, to the press conference. Thanks for sending in the questions. We will go through them one by one, and we'll take in a few at the end of it. Coach, we'll begin with the first question. The first question is from Ms. Aswati Santosh from Halfway Football. So question is, back-to-back draws in the last two games. Do you think the results are affecting the team's momentum? And do you think it is due to the injuries to the key players?
Good afternoon. So back-to-back draws. If you look the 4 of the last 6 games, Jamshedpur Kerala, Jamshedpur Bengaluru, Goa Hyderabad, Hyderabad is Bengal. The last 6 games, at least 4 are draws. We are in a very, very difficult competition, very equal competition, and every team can beat the other. And about the second question, I think that with this kind of competition that is crazy, you cannot play 20 games in less than 4 months. I think it's normal, the injuries. In our case, it's the opposite of last season. No? Last season was about foreign players. This season is Indian players, but any of them is a muscle problem. All are kicks, no? Then this is one of the reasons that we have all the teams. We have a lot of players because it's normal. I think practically same than last season. Practically every game there are injuries. Yesterday again, Adrian Luna in Kerala. I think that it's impossible to play a lot of games with the same players, and for sure that will be more injuries. I think that in this case the ISL has to change something. Okay, I understand it's the problem of COVID, and we have to play in a bubble, very compact system, but in the other side we have a lot of very good players like Rahul KP or Albino or Hali, or a lot of players with big injuries that last season I remember in the beginning Susairaj in the first game, is a lot of players, Gallego, a lot of players with big injuries, and I think that next season, if COVID allows, will be less injuries because the games will be more days between games.
Coach, the next question is from Mr. Ram from Hans India and Mr. Wasim from Khel Now. So HFC has been playing good in the last few matches, especially in the 2, but however they've not been able to convert the performances into wins. We saw a similar situation even in the last season where we had a set of draws back to back and then picked up some wins. Do you see a similar scenario this season as well?
I see the similar scenario for all the teams. In this moment, I think yesterday Jamshedpur and Kerala was his 4th draw. We have 3 in this moment. I'm not agree that we play good in the last game. We play very bad. We play a normal game, good game, because Goa is a strong side in the former game, but not against East Bengal. But I don't know. If I know the future, maybe I would be millionaire. But I don't know in this moment what will happen in these games. in first leg and in the second leg.
Coach, the next question is from Mr. Srinivas from Sakshi, Mr. Shekhar from Namaste Telangana, and Mr. Shivakrishna from Telangana Today. So your expectations from this game against Odisha tomorrow? They started their season strongly with back-to-back wins, but now have dropped some points. You also faced them in the preseason in one game. So how do you expect this game to pan out?
Yes, the preseason is another training session. Even we play some moments with 5 foreigners in that game. You change both teams change. We play with 22, 23 or 21 players, everyone or every team. Is a totally different game. My expectations for the game tomorrow is a very difficult game. For me, Odisha, they have maybe the best foreigners in all the championship, the team with best foreigners in the championship, even better than teams that they are in the top of the table. But you know that this competition is very difficult. I know the coach is my friend. I know some players because are from Spain, most of them, and they have a very, very good team. But it's difficult to know the Indian Super League in your first season. Was for me last season. But of course that they have a strong team and they can beat any team, but again, we can beat them.
The next question is from Mr. Kumar from the Sports News. Last season, HFC started the season as underdogs. However, this season, HFC has started as one of the favorites to make it to the playoffs. So do you sense any pressure as expectations on the club have shot up? And as a coach, how do you stabilize the players to focus on the game and not give in to these high expectations?
Difficult to reply. For me, we are not one of the favorite teams for qualify to the playoffs because we have one of the lowest budgets in the competition. Maybe there are 5-6 teams that they can sign players, but I understand, I know how football works, and I know that after our last season that we were very close to finish in the top 4, and we started at least with good scores. I don't know if with good style of play, but I know that now the expectations is like in all the countries, no, is or top 4 or this season is bad, and I think that if you are fighting till the end and you finish 2nd, 3rd or 4th will be a great success, and if you finish 5th, 5th or 6th, but you are fighting till the end, not only Hyderabad, the other teams, because for sure there will be 3, 4, 5 teams that will be out and maybe they are fighting till the end, but you can't. No? Finally, last season, Hyderabad, Jamshedpur, we will fight till the end, but finally, only 4 can play. For me, failure, word that I don't like, is when you don't try the things. No? We are trying, we are in a good position, but for sure that we can play better than in that moment.
Coach, the next question is, you've mentioned it previously that every game is a difficult one in this season. And we've seen that to the league table shifting very often with every passing game. So how does that pose as a challenge to you? And does it bring additional pressure in terms of just the league table shifting every week or everything?
One thing, pressure is for the people who after COVID is without work. This is pressure. We don't have pressure. We have pressure. We are playing football. That is that we like. okay, maybe we prefer to be with the families, but we are playing football that we love. Football, if you feel pressure, maybe you have to play another, or you have to leave football, or you have to play another sport, individual sport, because if it's collective and you feel pressure, maybe better that you leave the team. Then pressure, what is pressure? I don't know what is pressure. Especially in sport, I know that all the people speak about, oh, pressure, if you don't qualify, No, we play every game and we try to win. And if we win, it's fantastic. If you don't win, it's because you feel pressure. It's ridiculous, in fact. No? But, the football is sometimes is a circus, more than another thing. No. But I tell the same that every day. I think till the last 4 or 5 games, nothing will be decided. Even if we win, we lose, or we draw this game against Odisha. Last season we lost 3 consecutive games just before in the last days of December. And finally, we fought for the playoff till the last game. Then this is about to when the good things are okay, not too much happy, but keep calm. And when you lose one game, okay, of course that you have to be angry, you have to improve, but again, keep calm. I think that the team with more I don't know the word, no, but
Consistent.
yes, consistent, with good balance, with you are with calm in the bad moments. Finally, this is the team that finally, and sometimes the good luck, because if we score in the minute 95 against Goa, and in that chance, but maybe I don't know, maybe now we are the current champions, or maybe we lost 6-0 in the semi-final, but we arrived to the top 4, no? Only for one action. Then sometimes it's yesterday I listened, I heard Ivan, the Kerala's coach, and it's true. Small details decide too much games. So.
Coach, we've got one more question that is coming from Mr. Anand from Sportskeeda. So this season, HFC has had the best defense in terms of the goals conceded, number of goals conceded. What do you think has contributed to that so far, and how do you think you can keep that going?
If we get to be the team with less goals conceded, for sure that we will arrive to the top 4. I think that in this competition that there are a lot of goals. When you are a balanced team, you have at least possibilities to fight for every game. As a spectator, I like 5-4, 3-2, 73-88. I like this kind of scores. As a coach, I think that, okay, if you can tell me, no, you will win every game 5-4, okay, I sign. But I think that if you concede 4 goals in one game and you win one game 6-4 and the other game 4-4, finally it's like a lottery, no? I think that you need to be safe in defense, and I think that in that moment we are working very good, but not only the line of 4 and the goalkeeper. I think all the team played in a very, very good way in defense.
Coach, there's one last question from the same journalist, Mr. Anand from Sportskeeda. So HFC have now played 7 games this season. Tomorrow we play our 8th game. So is the team shaping up the way you wanted? What areas do you think still require some improvement?
Always are areas to improve. No, now Yes, and we are not happy with the last game. But you know, I don't want to search excuse and that we have injured players and we put a lot of young players without experience and maybe they are not prepared to play every game. But this is that the not only the style is that Hyderabad FC wants. No? Then I think that we have to be focused in every game. Now Odisha, after ATK, after Kerala, and let's see what happens. But we can beat every team, and we know that now in this moment, for example, the other day, I don't understand, for example, is a great goalkeeper, I don't understand the attitude of Arindam, because if you are winning 1-0, I understand that you are wasting time all the time that the referee allows. But if you are the last in the table, you didn't win any game, and you are wasting time with 1-1, maybe means that our team, that the teams respect too much Hyderabad, no? And this is only this detail, for example, is a reason to be satisfied with the team.
Coach, those are all the questions. Thank you guys, everyone, for being part of the press conference and for the questions. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, Coach, for your time.
Thank you.